America's 250th anniversary is a big deal to Donald Trump. And last year we heard about some of his plans, including the Patriot Games, where Donald Trump is going to scour the country for high school kids, and he's going to fly them off to an island. Fly them to D.C. for the Patriot Games. And at the time, Donald Trump has said that it's going to be led by RFK Jr. Absolutely. Makes sense. A guy who believes in pseudoscience. Let's make up some fake games. The comparisons to Rome could not be more apt. And so this Patriot Game is shaping up to be just another sideshow event, getting teens to compete against each other in Washington, D.C. We still don't know who's paying for it. We still don't know what games are going to be played, but we do know that applications are live. And we do know that they are signing celebrities to be the judges. And knowing the right, knowing conservatives and how uncool they are, this is going to end up being a reality show sideshow. They're going to get washed up celebrities, some disgusting human beings. Kid Rock will probably show up at some point. And that is how Trump is going to distract everyone from all of the crises going on. Record job losses, tanking economy, Epstein files, all of that. But hey, who cares? We have high school kids competing. And that's not the only thing that Donald Trump has planned for the 250th anniversary. We know about the UFC fight on the White House lawn. Donald Trump doesn't respect the White House as a historical building, tearing down the ballroom, building a Mar-a-Lago courtyard, and now cage fighting in one of the most governmentally sacred houses in the world. It's a sideshow. Now we're also hearing about some real odd things that are happening. We hear that lawmakers and officials in Washington, D.C. are rushing to put on an IndyCar race around the streets of Washington, D.C. And look, I am a car racing fan. I watch F1 all the time. And I can tell you, watching what happens when they tried to put the race in Vegas and the one in Miami, it has taken years to get the track right and safe. But here we are in February, and Donald Trump is trying to put on an IndyCar race in the streets of Washington, D.C. this year. Again, spectacle, no substance. But then my favorite, and please don't think that I'm bashing rural America, but my favorite is that there's rumors now that Donald Trump is leaning in to the idea of putting on more state fairs, or perhaps bringing a state fair to Washington, D.C. Because there's nothing that I can liken the Trump administration to more than deep fried corn dogs and fried Oreos and under-maintained rides. Because that's all the Trump administration is. It's window dressing. It's full of fat. None of it is good for you. It might taste good to some people right now, but eventually it's going to bankrupt you. Eventually it's going to kill you. And eventually it's going to crush our economy, all by taking advantage of people who are easily distracted by spectacle. The 250th anniversary of our country should be something sacred. It should be something where people come together from all sides, all walks of life. Instead, what we're seeing from the Trump administration is nothing more than a carnival sideshow and the desecration of a great city and a great building like the White House. I know that I'm not being fooled by it, and I'm hoping none of you will either.
A corrupt congressman, his faithless henchwoman. Together they've sold justice to the highest bidder. But when a boy's death threatens their empire, they'll lie, bribe, kill to keep their secrets buried. Only one man remembers, and this time, the system's fixers are the ones getting fixed. A Death in Arcadia. Every secret has a price,